Let's continue with more read-only memories. Oh, I did. Alright. Well, we will dick around in here a little bit more. A pair of wide open window doors are set in the back of the room, leading to a plush garden. Looks like the bear is face palming. If he comes after you, I can't stop him. Oh, I was clicking on the bear. Didn't mean to. The doors look open to conversation. Maybe a little too open. That just makes it awkward. It's like, I know you're open to chatting with me, doors, but maybe a little less obvious, be a little less obvious about it. Talking with doors is always odd. They're either too open or too closed off. Trying to catch them in the middle is impossible, because at that point they're not doors at all, but ajar. The doors of this conversation have now slammed shut. It's like a portal into an elven glade. If elven glades had had the sounds of car traffic in the distance. I find it odd that elven is capitalized here. Can one use an open door? Yes, one can. One can shut said open door. If one uses something which is already in the state of being used, did that person really even use it at all? Yes. Whoa. Deep. Okay, well, let's leave. That's enough goofing around here. Okay, I want to go to the hospital. I thought Fairlight said I could come here and talk to him. Fish and potato fish, have you recovered well? I'm too busy handling the patient log to chat. Well, I swear... what does the placard say? The placard is for sign-in instructions. Wait, for real? Oh, there's another plant without a dome over it. Are you really gonna shoot that thing? No. I swear that Fairlight told... I want to get a Hatsy sound again. Yeah, I swear Fairlight said that I could come see him at the hospital. But maybe I'm just misremembering. I want to go to the Stardust briefly, just see if there's anything else going on. Where's the bouncer? No security right now? Hey, friends! What can I get you for? That's all for now. Bye-bye! I will never get Gus's voice right. Hey, friends! What can I get you for? I can't talk to Gus? Whoa. Why are you in here, Mr. Bouncer? Ah, so this is where the bouncer is. Maybe they're, like, off duty for some reason? Wearing a fluffy knit sweater with a giant love emblazoned on the front. I wonder what it would look like. What I would look like in glasses like those. Well, we could get you some Turing. Ah. Today's my last day off before the holidays, but I can't seem to stay away. Thanks for coming by so often. Just make sure you order something. Okay, and he's just gonna say the same thing. Okay, let's talk to Jess then. Oh, it's you again. I'm caught up in something at the moment. Just chances are we'll cross paths again, okay? So, like, leave me alone for now. Oh, and she's gonna say the exact same thing. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the Golden Gate Park. Hey, guy. Hey, Alfie. You? It was you who? Water? It seems he remembers that we were his last customers. Poor Alfie. You've never seen this person, and they appear to be waiting for someone. Perhaps it is you. This is who you're supposed to meet here. Okay, well, I want a description of them. Only one way to find out. Can I help you with something? I don't really have time to talk. I'm waiting for someone. Are you Vincent Mensa? We're here for a meeting on behalf of Melody Flores. Oh, good. You're Melody's people. Do you have the things I asked for? There must be some miscommunication. Melody said that you would be able to provide us with some information about Hayden Weber's projects within Parallax. He has gone missing, and any information we could get may be useful. Damn that old woman! We had a deal. She promised me those things, and I'm not giving her anything until I get them. I already know Hayden's missing. Why would I be willing to sell corporate secrets to Flower? This is my chance to get away from Parallax. Instead, she sends the two of you hat in hand. None of the things I need. I'm assuming you're Hayden's little pet AI. Insulting, but accurate. Look, it's not that I don't want to help. I do. Hayden was a colleague and a friend. But if I just hand over his research, I lose much of my leverage. I need help getting the hell out of here. I'll just have to shop around again, since Flower isn't interested in information on Parallax's new big project. Maybe after I get a buyer, I'll be able to pass it on to you. Perhaps we could assist you. My friend here is a terrific journalist. Being skilled at hunting down people and information is his job. I don't know. Look, I need 100,000 credits cash, fake passports for me and my wife, and an untraceable car. If you can get me that, I can get the hell out of here and get to Canada. And I'll give you anything you want. Aiden's research notes, what I know about Parallax, my company's security credentials, whatever. I just can't stay in Nice or San Francisco anymore. We might be able to do that. Might? Do you mind answering some questions first? What? Why? Melody only gave us a rough sketch of what you need. The more you can tell us about the situation, the sooner we can fulfill your request. Okay, sure. As long as it isn't any of the juicy stuff. Why are you adamant about getting rid of Neo San Francisco? Because Parallax is rotting from the inside out. Hayden going missing was the last straw. There's... What's the best way of saying this? Without giving away their game. This new project that's about to roll out is likely to change everything about Parallax. How they do business. Not in an end-user kind of way, but everything behind the scenes will certainly change. We've had some board shakeups since the launch of the MeshNet. The people at the top are different from the ones who previously ran the company. They're harder, more ruthless, and more concerned with profits than they ever were before. The altruism the company has displayed in the past is gone. And this new project, it has promised to give the board owners more power. Not just richest company in the valley power either. Real power. They got rid of Hayden because he was about to publish something that would get in the way of that. And not to be too dramatic, but I think they got rid of him for good, too. Rumors and speculation, but... Anyway, if you're willing to get rid of the brightest mind on their payroll, what's to stop them from getting rid of me? There's half a dozen people who could do my job. So I'm getting out before I accidentally step on the wrong person's toes. End up at the bottom of the bay or whatever. So what do you know about Parallax? Or what do you do at Parallax? I'm the head application engineer for their data analysis division. Or maybe was, is what I should be saying. Hayden's the big brain who comes up with the math that runs the search algorithms. I'm the guy that figures out how to collect and apply the data we get. We've worked pretty closely over the years, but he's head and shoulders above me, so at least as far as theory goes. I just build stuff out of the things he hands me. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit here, Vincent. Hayden was just a computer scientist, if a good one. Was? A slip of the tongue. I'm still getting used to my independence from him. Huh. And that right there proves my point. Hayden built a fully independent machine intelligence in his spare time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to bash myself here. I'm a good software engineer, probably one of the best. But machine intelligence, in a form factor like yours, now that blows my mind. I've got full immersion virtual reality and brains in boxes running around inside Android shells, yet most people would still call you science fiction. If you say so. I do. Okay, do you know anything else about Hayden's disappearance? Nothing concrete. I probably wouldn't have noticed anything out of the ordinary. I mean, Hayden goes out for a couple days all the time, right? Conferences and guest teaching. He doesn't exactly share his itinerary with me. But they cleared out his office, revoked his security clearances, and confiscated anything he had been working on with other divisions. I asked around and no one will say anything. If he just jumped ship, went to a different company, it would have been talk of the week at the water coolers. Instead, dead silence. Thankfully, he allowed me to keep backups of most of his work, simply because I cross-referenced it so much. He didn't like having it all in one place anyway. Other than that, I don't know anything specific. Hey, we'll go get those things for you. Sure. I guess I can stick around here for a while. Yeah. Theoretically, what you're asking me to do could take more than a day. I find it strange that you're waiting here for me. I need to make some calls anyway. If you do manage to get what I need, I'll give you anything you want. Forwarding photos and info for the passwords to Turing now. And I really hope you can do this. I'd rather give it to you than some other corporation anyway. See you soon. I'm not quite sure where to get fake passports, or an untraceable car. The only shady folks we know are the kids who vandalized Hayden's apartment. And I doubt they could point us in the right direction, but a long shot is better than no shot. They might agree to help us in repayment for the damage done to the apartment. They seemed remorseful. We should check Market Street for them, in case they regularly hang out there. As for the rest, perhaps Dr. Fairlight or Melody could spot us the cash. 100,000 is no small amount, but it is unlikely to cause such consternation for either of them. Assuming they're dedicated to helping us as much as they claim. Melody is assumably home as usual, and Fairlight did let us know he'd be at the hospital. We could ask either of them for assistance. So, who do I trust more, Melody or Fairlight? That's, I mean, realistically, that's what that is. I mean, I think I trust Melody more, considering that her move towards biotech. Alright, we'll go look for the punks first. Join the human revolution and stop the rampant spread of dangerous and uncontrollable technologies. Alright. Hey, it's Starfucker. I'm looking at him like, where's my Starfucker note? How does Starfucker sound? Okay. Ah, crap! It's that reporter and his bot again! Jeez it, Ollie! Hold on a moment. We're just here to ask you two for a favor. You don't need to run again. I knew you didn't have the guts to mess with me. Guts? Why would we want to help you, of all people? We did trash that apartment, Chad. Yeah, so? We also didn't report you to the police for it. Yeah, so? And they still could. Oh. Alright. Well, spill it then. Ain't got all day. Can't you see me and Oliver are busy men? Oliver, I want you to fix your glasses so badly. Like, seriously. Like, just fix them. Please, Oliver. It's driving me crazy. We need some assistance with some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals of your age bracket would likely have experience with. Oh, so this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes? I love VRs like that. So what's the thread? B&E, war driving, copyright infringement, search bombing. Chad, I don't think search bombing's actually illegal. It's against the terms of service. So probably. At least in California. Look, we need to buy some fake IDs. That's nothing, if you can pay. Ollie can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop that's doing sniff tests. He's a wizard with a printer and a lifted wallet. It's more complicated than that. We need falsified passport IDs that can get someone safely past the border. Oh. Yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that. Can you, Ollie? Not without equipment a lot more expensive and, illegal than I already have. What about the guy that got at least that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation? That's not really the same thing, Chad. But I could give him a call. Give me a few minutes. This guy is pretty sketchy. Very cloak and dagger. I'll have to play middleman. Excellent. I'll forward you the relevant documents and photos. I just realized I think my Turing and my Ollie sound closer than I would like. Aw, man! Now I'm starting to feel left out. Ollie gets to show off his cool connections. You sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo. Well, that and petty larceny. We might have something that'll suit your skill set. Let's just get the passports first. Awesome. You ain't so bad for a tin can. Honestly? I'm composed almost entirely of plasteel and silica, Chad. Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the turn of the century? ROMs have been out for almost a decade. Yeah. That's a good point. Give me a sec. Pretty good at name calling, too. Oh, no. I'm sorry I brought it up. Just hold on a second. Undercocked. Bitbrain! Don't hurt yourself, Chad. I'll get back to you, Bubblehead. You know, you're a lot more chatty than any of the other ROMs I've ever owned. What's the deal, Potato Fish? You install some new conversation routines all I ain't got the chance to nerd out about yet? They're top-notch. Very bleeding edge. I don't run traditional ROM VI personality software. I am, in fact, the first fully sapient machine intelligence. Well, at least that my creator knew about. Why are we giving away this information randomly? I mean, at least saying it in front of Chad. Chad's a boob. Which means what exactly? In English? It means he's a person, Chad. Not a toy. Now, keep it down, I'm still on the phone. Why is Ollie not, like, freaking out over this? Oops. And yes, what he said. Okay, I talked to the guy. He said he'd do it, but, he only works in trade. A couple passports are gonna run us, one signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino. Yukino at the Gates of the Deep. Of course, it's always that Japanese crap. You and you otakus. It's not my fault they make the best VR dramas. Maybe you can do better. Probably. Anyway, where can we get this poster? I'm not sure. Probably nearby. I've done switches with the guy before, and he never asks for something that'll take too long to get. We'll help you look for it. Chad and Oliver have joined your party. Apparently we have a party now. So then, like, if I go to the map, and I go to my house... Yes, they're in my house. I'm getting hungry. Think I could stop by for some sandwiches. Yeah, but they're not in the apartment, so it didn't really do anything. Man, how long is this gonna take? We'll wait out here. Yeah, don't want to get our IDs taken. Oh. How'd it go? I just kind of want to take them, like, everywhere. How familiar are you with Magical Commander Yukino? Yukino at the Gates to the Deep. Okay, well, I guess we'll do what we're supposed to. I was hoping there'd be, like, a few more interesting things. pretty sure the poster's in here. Oh! There it is! I knew I saw a poster for Magical Commander Yukino somewhere around here. I should have remembered Ramona would have one. You know this lady? Sure. We talk sometimes when I'm getting drinks. You're usually too busy provoking people to notice. Yeah, whatever. There's a bit of a line. We'll have to wait a few minutes before we can talk to her. You can just snatch the thing and run. A fan of smash and grab. Simple and effective. We can't do that, Chad. She knows who we are. Us too. This is the most boring felony I've ever been an accessory to. Look, we'll just stand in line. Like a bunch of clumps? Chumps? What is the big picture anyway, Blue Bomber? I'm not sure. It's wise to spread it around, Chad. For either of us. The less you know, the less reason anyone has to bother you. Screw that static. I'm not heading to juvie not knowing what for. Spill the beans, or I'll spill them for you. Your persistence is already legendary, Chad. Fine. If you really must know, we are going to trade the passports for some information regarding the disappearance of my creator, the culprit behind which being Parallax. His apartment was the one you trashed. Oh, shit. The Hayden dude is your dad? And they snatched him? That is so fucked up. I mean, messed up, man. Messed up. Well, Dad after a fashion. He's the one who raised me. Man, I hope you find the dudes that took him. Hope he's okay. It seems very unlikely. Oh man! I don't know what to say, you know? I mean, still my dad, but he's a... Chad? He's never really been around, you know? Too busy fighting to save the world from itself. Oh! Chad's dad is one of the fuckers... I don't know if he is. He's probably, yeah. Now he's over there standing in front of that damn clinic instead of being here. That would be my dream. And I thought I could find a way to make that happen, and he... Whatever. So I think Brian's Chad's dad. Might as well nuke that drive. It ain't gonna sink. I think I understand what you mean, Chad. Hell yeah! Dudes gotta stick together, you know? Dudes? Don't matter if you're a robot or what. We all have the same shit to deal with. Gotta grab destiny by the horns and make your own mark. I'm pretty open-minded for a kid who tags for the HR. I was all mixed up, officer. Ran with a bad crowd. I'm a good kid, I promise. Look, I'm not a true believer or nothing. Got my own reasons for running with the revolution. And you ain't got the right to judge me. Besides, I'm pretty much done with those chumps anyway. There ain't no payoff no more. Most of the kids in HR just want to cause trouble and get away with it because their parents agree with the politics. Who the hell wouldn't want to enjoy a little parental-approved head cracking? The line has finally cleared up. Let's go talk to Ramona. I did not expect to come back to Ramona. so I don't know how she sounds because I didn't make a note of it. So, I'm sorry if she sounds completely different from the last time I voiced her. Hey, Ollie! Salutations, Ramona. What can I do for you all? This is my friend Chad. Nice to meet you. Yeah. You too. We were hoping you might be able to give us your assistance, Miss Ramona. Ramona, we want to make a trade for that Magical Commander Yukino poster over there. It's necessary for us to get some pretty important information. No way. Not happening. Nuh-uh. Yukino is off limits. This is literally a matter of life and death, Ramona. I don't care. The poster was signed by Takeko herself. It's one of a kind, and I'm not giving it up. I'd rather not drag you in any further into this than necessary, but I promise you that we are not overstating this. This is a dire situation, and people have already died. Still, I don't see how my poster's going to help. Man, you nerds sure do love your cheap crap from the net. Cheap crap? How have you know that poster's worth hundreds of credits? Takeko passed away years ago. There aren't making any more of them. There aren't any more of them getting signed. It's special. It's important to me. Sure it is. I'm sorry, Ramona. He just doesn't get it. He's not in the fandom. Thankfully. Look, we can get you another one. It's not just a poster. It was a gift from someone. Someone I care about, okay? Besides, you can't just get another one. Perhaps there's something else that would make a suitable trade? You aren't hearing me, are you? It's not just about what it's worth. There's sentimental value. You can't replace that. Look, you just have to order something off the mesh. Because you can't have this one. We don't have time. This lead will dry up by then. I don't care. Please, Ramona? Okay, enough. How about this for a trade? I have an original key frame cell from Pretty Champion Sailor Sirius. It was signed by Takeko. Yeah, I have it at home. Whoa. You have a signed Sailor Sirius cell? That's really hard to get. They stopped doing keyframes by hand right around that time. You can't be serious, Ollie. You have that thing framed on your wall. And you wouldn't shut up about it for a week after you got it. This is important, Chad. You can't say that you wouldn't do the same thing if someone had your dad. Think about Turing. And I can't ask Ramona to give up something important to her if I'm not willing to do the same. Maybe. Alright, fine. I don't know what this is all about, but offering that keyframe is way too much for the poster. I can't accept it. But we need... I didn't say you couldn't have the poster. Do you have something more equal to trade, Ollie? A couple of things, maybe. We'll talk about it then. Maybe you can find me another one. Go ahead. Take the poster. Yes. Thank you, Ramona. Yes. I can't tell you how much it means to us. Sure, sure. And, I think I could see that cell sometime, Ollie? Of course! I'll bring it over when we talk about the trade. So cool. Hot cup. Okay. So now then where to? Not like the way she was flirting with you, Ollie. What are you talking about? I know flirting when I see it. I'm saying I don't like it. Not one bit. Look, Chad, we just talk about old anime sometimes. Neither of us are interested in the other. Sure. Well, we have the poster now. What's next? Go ahead and call this number, Turing. He'll want to set up a drop with you. Now that I've introduced you to him. Sure. Change the subject, why don't you? I'll call him right now, then. It's ringing. Is that Tomcat's theme? You the ones looking for some papers? We are, and we have the requested payment here. Good. We're gonna be real professional-like. That, it sounds like Tomcat. I bet you it is Tomcat. I mean, that would make sense. Like, I would have wanted to go see Tomcat, but the game wouldn't let me go see Tomcat. He wasn't at the bar. Good. Gonna do this real professional-like. You know, the Stardust? Or they weren't at the bar, I should say. Tomcat does specifically avoid using... gender-specific pronouns, so I should not be a jerk. I do. Head there. Leave the poster behind the Megaphobitor arcade cabinet and get out. Come back 10 minutes later, and your stuff will be behind the cab. I understand. Good. I'll be waiting. Well, that was very mysterious. Yeah, that's how this guy is. But they were referring to a him, so... See, that's got me a little confused, but if... I don't even know his name. I've been getting things from him for a few years now. Who cares? Let him play Spy Master if he wants. Let's hurry up to the Stardust and we'll get this over with. I've wasted enough of my day with this crap. Alright. Go inside and make the drop. We'll wait here. Yeah, don't want to risk getting our ID snatched if you're caught sneaking in. I suppose I should feign surprise? Hey, it's a pretty cool set, even if it's like 1,000,000 years old. I don't really care about the IDs unless you try to hit the bar. Found that one out the hard way. We would have been fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer. I like the hard way. We'll be right back, gentlemen. Try not to set fire to the building, or something else while we're gone. Hi, guys. Actually, do you guys have any new dialogue options? Hey, friends! What can I get you for? No, I can just get drinks. Okay, so which one did it want me to put it behind? Megaphobator. The VR drama poster has been removed from items. Well, that should do it, Potato Fish. This is an awful lot of fuss over a poster. I just don't understand the appeal of merchandise like this. I keep my important possessions on my data drive. Aw, and I got you an official Bob Ross painting for your birthday. You did?! Wait, no. You're being facetious. I haven't even told you my birthday. And it isn't for months. Still, your point is made. I should not be snobbish about other people's interests. Maybe I will give this magical Commander Yukino a try when we get some downtime. But that's enough navel-gazing. For now, anyway. Let's head back outside so our benefactor can make the trade. Y'all do the deal? We left the poster behind the cabinet. Now we just need to wait for the switch. I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before. It shouldn't take too long. I wonder how he knows the drop has happened. And he gets to it so fast. Don't matter, Ollie. This guy is a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around. What do you need these passports for, anyway? You said to trade for information, but what's the full story? Without going into too much detail, our informant needs to get away from Neo San Francisco. The passports are one part of that. We also need to obtain an untraceable car. I don't suppose the two of you could help with that. No way, dude. Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F. Besides, getting an untraceable car is a damn bit harder than a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner. I'm sorry, Turing, but Chad's right. Of course I'm right. Anyway, the city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively. Even if you manage to circumvent their firmware to keep them actively reporting it on the network. You'd have to spook the car or something so it would be permitted to be invisible for the CTOS to ignore it. Don't want to mess around with boosting cars anyway. The junks run that racket in Neo San Francisco, and they don't play nice. Especially with the HR. Well, thanks anyway. You've done us a huge favor. Call it even for the apartment. Yeah, Blue? No hard feelings. You give us a call if you need anything else. Long as it'll help you find your pops. We should get going, though. We're supposed to be home hours ago. My dad won't notice. But Ollie's will flip. Take care. Don't get de-rezzed. Goodbye. Aww. Let's go finish the trade inside. Was that always there? Passports added to items. Here the passports are, just as advertised. Now we need to find a car. Maybe Jess knows someone who can lend a hand. I guess we could try. Well, prepare yourself, Potato Fish. If Jess is the worst thing we have to face down this week, I consider us lucky. Okay, so we are in line for another break. What the fuck did I write down here? Why did I write that? I think Never mind. I'm being an idiot. So I'm gonna go on break. Thanks for being around and hanging out. If you're enjoying what you see, definitely like a follow. And you should definitely check out this game. This game is very good. Or at least keep watching.